LEDs I'm seeing.
Yeah, they're nanoleaf. I can change them.
Sick.
I can also.
I see, like,
that
the
shit's
typical-
expensive as fuck.
Yo, Honest is loaded, bro. He pays me so much money all the time to
It's
just
true.
yell at him. It's
He's
crazy.
everybody's sugar daddy.
Yeah. Yep.
I really am.
True.
I gave
Honest is
SG
paying me to
freaking.
blame Taption this week.
I know.
It's true.
Surprised. I was like,
It's true
I'm
and real.
good, brother. I'm good. And he's like, no. You gotta have you get.
I mean, he's the
Because
person.
Honest is tired of Taption weighing him down.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
Honestly, it's true.
It's for the duos.
Okay,
yeah,
do
yeah.
the intro and then I'll mention this.
This is an
That's
Honest
beautiful.
best interest.
Okay.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the Savvy
That's chill.
Dude, we're gonna have a
I love the
long
hand.
I know.
blooper reel.
The hands are amazing.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the Savvy Scoundrel Slayers podcast, season 2, episode number 2. I'm your boy SG.
I'm fine.
I'm honest.
Caption.
I'm JSMethod.
JSMethod is here with the Savvy Scoundrel Slayers as a special guest on this episode. We are super excited that he is here. We've got some fun stuff in store for you guys today. I'm going to pass it over to Honest to give some explanation on what on earth we are doing today.
So, JSMethod is going to watch one of our clips from our Clash game and determine whether or not we win the fight.
Hold on.
It's an awesome
guys.
clip. Go.
Back it up.
Backing it
You
up.
just gotta say who JSMethod is, you know? It's
Yeah,
not
who
like-
is this
Okay.
guy?
Yeah,
Get it.
who are
That's
you?
true. We
JSMethod
should
is
probably
a
add that.
god, and,
Okay.
You know, he's the world.
Yeah, that's actually Taption. You start with that. I like your explanation better. I didn't have
He'll
that.
clip. He'll edit this out.
Please
Yeah, I
introduce
got
our
it.
Lord
Go.
and Savior JSMethod.
Taption
I know
like
you guys
pulls
all
up a
know
photo, like
Oh my god.
that would be sick.
Honestly,
All right, Taption, go ahead.
You gotta calm down. Okay, guys. As you all probably know already, we have JSMethod here today, and he is just a god of League of Legends. You know, if I had to put it into a sentence, if Korea has a faker, you know, in NA we got JSMethod. You know, same analogy. His
Heartstuck Masters.
Yeah, Faker.
Oh
I
no!
mean,
How awful being hard stuck masters. Oh no!
NA
But,
Faker sounds a little soft, but yeah.
I mean, you know, it's
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 more
the
like-
closest comparison I could
more
have
like-
made, you know.
I
Sorry,
think it's
JS.
more like NA Xiaohu.
Who?
Shots fired,
We're-
but you know, kind of true.
Oh man.
Some daddy if he played mid lane.
Only my girlfriend calls me that, guys. Calm down. Like, let's
Oh,
let's
yeah.
just chill, okay?
He
We'll
is
sing with
taken.
Faker.
All
We'll
the
sing with
girls
Faker.
out there, he is already taken. So you know, I'm sorry to let you guys all down, or let you
Hold on.
gals all down.
Can we
Apparently, there's
mention-
some boys that are itching for JS to be single too, because we sent out a
Facts.
survey
Oh,
recently,
man.
and the
The
number one
results.
comment, on every survey we ever send out is always, "Can JS just be single already?"
wish it was a joke.
I shit
it was
you
a
not. I
The
shit you not.
Only
Every one.
negative review we had from that boot camp was that review. Poor guy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know. Like, I
I
don't
mean,
know.
maybe it was a girl. Maybe it was a girl.
I think we all know. Who
That's
it is.
true.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
We probably
honest.
do.
all know. Who
It was me.
It was honest for sure.
It was actually Taption.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I totally took that
Plot
survey,
twist.
right? Wink,
Taption was
wink.
too shy to ask for his own session, so.
Yeah. So he actually put my
Yeah.
Discord name in the survey. I actually never did the survey.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Guys, it was
Anyway,
supposed to be
continue.
a secret. But as the
Busted.
analogy I made, JS is a mid laner who plays League at a very high professional-ish level. And he also, you know, streams on Twitch. Go check him out at JSMethod. You know, just search him on Twitch. And he also coaches people for League of Legends. And that is exactly why we have him here, because we wanted to kind of get some of his feedback on our gameplay in the perspective of a League of Legends coach, and see, what kind of things we did well, what kind of things we didn't do well, and he's basically just gonna flame us, and we're just gonna take it like we mean it. Honest, you take it back.
Insert boot camp coach pass plug right here.
Oh yeah. Oh, forgot to mention the most important title,
If
boot
you're
camp coach.
looking for the most cost-efficient way to learn League of Legends, make sure that you go to bootcamp.lol or head to the discord.gg/bootcamp. And just for $15 a month, you
If you also want to get flamed by the JS method,
Mhm,
bootcamp's the cheapest way to do it right there. I mean, that's
mhm. Very
True.
simple as it is.
True.
$15 a
I
month.
pay a lot for JS to flame me privately.
Oh yeah. Oh
Boot
yeah.
camp is definitely cheaper. That's for sure.
True and real.
Anyway, back to honest.
Back to honest, yeah.
Yes. So he's going to tell us whether or not we win or lose this team fight. You're basically going to play the clip
Oh man.
up to the point where SG asks who we're targeting.
Okay. Okay.
And then we'll pause. And JS will tell us if we
Okay, I
win
gotta get
or
my-
lose.
My league brain on. All right.
All right.
You were
Knowing
just
the
in the
players,
game.
can I say lose straight out the gate?
Yes.
Okay. No. Okay.
Damn. Zero.
It's game 3 of Clash. So we're worn out. We're warmed up. And we're freaking
Okay, so
ready
we're
for this
warmed
team
up.
fight.
Game 3. We're 0-2 in Clash so far. Is that right?
Well, I haven't
No
said that
faith.
yet.
So morale is
faith.
low.
We don't know whether or not we've won or lost up to this
Right.
point.
Oh, so you're 0-1 at this point?
No, we
You
don't,
don't know. You don't. We're not gonna tell you
Oh.
till after.
We're not going to tell you
Okay.
yet.
This is
Okay,
our
oh,
third
well.
game.
Oh, okay.
This is our third
okay.
game.
Third game.
So could
Maybe
be
in the
finals,
finals.
could be, the last game to determine
It's
if
the
we're bought
finals of
to.
something. Okay.
Right. It could be
Either
losers
consolation
bracket finals. It could
finals
be
or-
winners
yeah.
bracket finals.
Okay, so we're in the
True.
finals. Tensions are high. Honest, or no, Hidden looks locked in. So let's see.
All right. Here we go.
Oh wait. One thing.
Can you hear the audio?
One thing before we start. SG Hidden
no.
is the jungle.
Oh, yes.
Honest is
Is
the
mid.
laner. Fawn is the AD carry, and I'm playing the support because we had a Phil that day who plays top lane, so I kind of took the Phil role and went to the support.
Ante is
Okay.
not.
Okay.
Ante's not a Phil. He's an OG.
You're the Phil.
Yeah, he is an OG. That's true.
That's not what I
Tapshin
meant.
was our
Just
Korean import top lane.
clarifying.
That's not what I meant by Phil. I meant Phil as in position, like
Okay, fair,
But
fair,
go
fair,
on.
fair.
Go on.
Anyway, play.
Anyway, playing. You could hear audio though, right?
Yeah. I
Mhm.
got it.
All right.
Okay, so already this is like a thing that happens all of the time in low elo that is like the most annoying macro mistake because it's really easy to fix. People hate mid prio. If you have mid prio, you never lose this Baron and you never have to coin flip it. So if you just push this mid wave and then push your vision line a little bit deeper, you get this without losing this Baron ever. Holy smokes, okay.
Was this the fight? Because there is no fight in this clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a fight. I'm just seeing a bad Baron flip.
Maybe that's not the fight.
I think that we should.
I
it's
think
the
you're a
game
little
where
too
there's
far
the
forward, maybe.
Urgot on the other team.
There's an Urgot.
Oh, is there?
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
it's probably
that is the right game.
It's probably
That's
not
the wrong
right
Baron.
Yeah.
fight. I think so.
How many times did we take Baron this game?
More
Go
than
back to
Oh,
first Baron.
Man.
Well, I don't even
Maybe
think we
not. Actually,
took it.
don't know.
I don't think we took it.
Today, anything interesting happen?
This is all gonna get edited out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You'll see in the finished product.
We're shopping for couches.
It always looks
That was
smooth.
the most notable part of my day.
Couches. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What are you drinking?
Couches.
Diet Dr. Pepper. Diet Dr. Pepper.
What?
My
Damn.
dad came to visit, and it's his favorite drink. So he flew in and he bought like a 24 case of Diet Dr. Pepper. So now I just have a bunch of this mess, and it's just there. So
Fair.
someone's got to
Fair.
drink it, And
You know,
and
Free
let me tell you
sodas.
it's
something.
already there.
Diet Dr. Pepper is the best of the diet sodas. And let me
Oh
tell you,
yes, that's true. But that's because Dr. Pepper is the nectar of the gods.
well, it's because Dr. Pepper relies on this really like shitty medicinal taste, where like all of the other sodas rely on this like really sweet taste. So you don't actually need sugar for Dr. Pepper. You just need medicine. You need NyQuil, and that's what it tastes like.
Ah,
And it's
Hold on.
It's the best drink.
It's the most
wait,
accurate diet soda.
We need to pause for a second to address what Honest said.
the nectar of
Let's-
the gods.
Let's be very clear here.
Oh boy, here we go. Yes. Go
Cheer
on,
wine.
Chris.
Cheer
He's
wine.
not okay. Listen. They're
My
not
Southern
Southern.
boy.
They can't argue with
What
us
the heck
because
is
they
a
don't.
cheer wine?
They have no idea. They don't know. They're not Southern, and you can't blame them for not knowing. Now, when
you
y'all
from the
get down
Carolinas,
here,
Hidden? Or where you from, Hidden?
Where am I from? I'm
Yeah.
from Florida.
Oh, okay. Well, that
Southern
explains a lot, actually.
yeah,
Okay.
you can't be mad at y'all for not knowing. I mean, I found out yesterday that Jay doesn't even know what checkers is.
No, I've never been to a Checkers. No.
What? Have you ever
That's
been to
what I
rallies?
said.
To what?
Rallies?
No.
Because it's the same thing.
No.
That's
don't
a
know what those
northern
are.
thing.
The only
Yeah,
southern thing I've been
rallies
to
is northern and
uh,
it's checkers down south.
Oh, Bojangles. I love that. I got family
Bojangles
in
is
North
good.
Carolina, so that's
Can be
the only
good.
southern stuff I know. Yeah.
Bojangles is good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah,
I like
checkers
chicken.
is-
And I
So-
like biscuits.
So
That's
when are
fair.
we doing the
Like a
southern
wine.
meetup? It's got to be. You guys have to come south because we got to educate you a little bit
Cheer
about the
wine.
good stuff we got down here, like cheer wine and checkers.
Mm-hmm. You're talking about cheer wine and checkers. Like we got like where is the checkers? I have not seen a checkers down here. When I had checkers, it was when I lived up north because I don't know where one is down here.
Where?
I
What
live in
even
North
is
Carolina.
Checkers?
It's like a. I mean, it's what's like McDonald's. I guess not really. I guess it's closer to like.
Oh yeah, I love McDonald's. That so deserves a good spot on
They
my
got
food list.
chicken. They got
That's so
chicken
true.
strips, chicken
Checkers-
sandwiches,
Checkers
burgers.
French fries. Or
Oh.
What type of fry are they? This is important.
they're like, okay, so this is
Seasoned.
fun fact. Yeah, they're seasoned and they're double fried.
Okay, so
But
do they
are
have
they
like that
steak
crispy
fries?
outer edge?
Yes.
Okay, those are good. But yeah, are they like normal fries, or are they like steak cut, or are they thin, or like curly?
They're
like,
normal fries.
thin. Yeah,
Okay.
they're like McDonald's sized. I'd
Yeah.
say.
Okay, yeah. I have a theory.
But they're
thicker
so
a
good.
Fry, the worse it is.
I
That's
can
all.
agree.
I found it.
I
Oh,
had some southern, like some like home style like French fries before that are they're like the steak cut ones, but if they're seasoned right, they're super. Wendy's has the home style
Wendy's. I love
like,
Wendy's.
Potato wedges
the
are
breakfast ones.
I-
The breakfast potato wedges. Those are really good.
Wendy's
Yeah,
is
potato
good, but
wedges
they
are-
have like the worst fries. Like their fries are
Well,
not
but these
great.
aren't. These are like a breakfast specific thing. Like you can only get them during breakfast. They're not actually French fries. They're
Yeah.
home style potatoes.
Yeah,
Potato
wedges
wedges.
are
so
but those aren't
good.
fries.
okay, guys, back on track. I found it.
Okay,
Cool.
beautiful.
Share your
beautiful.
screen.
I'll just share it.
Okay.
Let me know if you can all see it. Give me a thumbs up.
All right,
Yep.
got you, bro. Let's
Sweet.
see it.
So here we go.
Okay, so you guys had mid prior again. You guys have vision control. So I'm feeling good.
So just gonna stop the
I'm
game
feeling
right
great.
there.
Yeah, I'm feeling great about this fight.
Okay.
You guys have vision control. You got, if I were you, what we would do here, or or if I was your coach, I would say push mid here, get prio again, then collapse into them from that angle, and they either have to pick from losing mid inhib or losing this fight because you collapse in a good angle and then you guys get Baron. So you pretty much get an uncontested Baron here if you just push mid again. So you guys should just ARAM more. You look like a bunch of European players afraid of mid lane. But the fight looks good for where you're at. Like I wouldn't take this, but it looks good.
So
It's because it's always ingrained in our head to not ARAM mid.
Yeah. Whoever said
I
that is
try to
a
push
little
for mid,
stupid.
bro.
If you win the 5v5, why would you not ARAM and just win the game? Like people try to do the
Facts.
most, and it's a problem. This looks good. I mean, you have to know that Caston's gonna ult out, and so you guys just have to blow up Urgot and then kind of like reset.
Okay, so if you had to say we win this fight or we lose this fight, what would you say?
Who-
What's your
Yeah, it
answer?
looks winning. It looks winning.
And who do you think we target? Who do you think we should target?
I think you guys are going to hit Cassidon, but you guys have to burn Urgot and leave.
Cool.
And then you guys are gonna get. Is that Ziggs? I hate that skin, bro.
No, I think it's Timo.
Might be Timo.
It's not team.
Oh no,
It
it's
looks
Ziggs.
like
It's
Ziggs,
Ziggs. It's
so-
Ziggs.
You
It's
see the
Ziggs.
glasses, yeah.
I'll let it
Yeah, it
play,
looks winning.
and we'll see. Jay says you can commentary while it's playing, but we'll see.
Whoa.
Oh.
That Nocturnal was a little bit ridiculous. And we shred the Urgot, which is good. Cassidon dies.
Oh, rip me.
Oh no.
all of us.
Yeah.
Me complaining
Wait,
about
rewind,
no
rewind.
peel.
Let me see one more time. Okay, yeah.
Notice we say who's the target
Right as we're going,
That's
and
fine.
then someone says
No,
Cassidon.
you guys actually do that relatively correctly. No, you guys should flame Hidden so ridiculously hard. What? No
Okay,
shot.
let's
Hidden
look at the
did that,
Nocturne.
man.
Let's focus on the Nocturne.
So we have this beautiful pick lined up on the Urgot, and we have a front to back comp. We can get the kill on Urgot. We can get the Jinx passive. We can just kind of snowball the fight. And Hidden just fucking instant deep into the back line.
Right
Kills
when
nobody,
Cassidon
does
ults
nothing.
away.
Yeah, Cassidon ult away, gets no value from his dash. Doesn't there's a Ziggs right there. Ziggs has nothing. Just kill the Ziggs. Or just hold the ult and not go in and then let Jinx carry you. And then peel for your front to back comp. But yeah, you guys are very much.
I think
not on the
I
same
was
page
tilted
here.
at this point. Like before this fight, I'm pretty sure I was just steaming because this
I
tech
just-
room had just been fucking me in the ass all time.
I just want to
It's
say that I'm
true.
really upset
Yeah.
because, like, I was destroying them. I was melting people.
Yeah.
And Auntie and Honest left me. Y'all left me. No peel. All I had was Morgana, and Tapshit is trying his hardest to peel for me with no HP.
You want to know who left your whole team? Hidden. Yell at Hidden. Yell at Hidden.
I know. I was
everything's
stuck
his
in my
fault.
stopwatch
Always blame the
animation.
jungle. This is
This one
crazy.
was my fault. I went after the target that was called and not adjust. I didn't adjust to the fact that the target that was
That
the
called out
target
was not
left.
the target I needed to take.
A lot of people. This is my biggest problem with like competitive league and especially like lower elo competitive teams like Low Masters and Diamond and these teams is we have the tendency to think that these are communication errors and that like you guys would have played this better if you talked better. But if you guys just had a better understanding of your own champions, this mistake wouldn't have happened. Because how do you guys with a Jinx hyper carry and 4 supports? Well, you have 3 supports and an assassin. So you have a Jinx hyper carry, 3 supports, and an assassin. How do you play the fights?
Front to back.
You
Protect.
play it front to back.
Protect the carry.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, you play front to back, you play to protect the carry. And what happens here?
The assassin who's squishy went in by themselves.
Yeah, so the
The
assassin
carry
dives
got
into the
left
back line.
behind.
Nobody's sitting and peeling for our carry. This fight no longer is front to back. As soon as you guys break the front to back, Hecarim picks up 8 kills. Like he kills
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, he
And
gets
then
really
some.
big.
Like it's ridiculous, right? So it's not actually a communication error. It's straight up just you guys don't know your damn job error. you did your
True.
job correctly.
Peel for
happens.
me. Peel for me.
Yeah,
Don't have
peel for the
me.
peel for the carry.
Which
Because like this is beautiful, and this ult is actually really good because now they can't really come in to kind of save this person. So this initial knockdown ult is good, but taking this onto the Kassadin and diving on their backline is delusional. If you take the dash after Jinx gets the reset and you can push your front line deeper, that's fine. But really, you can just all get the kill on Urgot, hold the ult, and do Baron. That's just as good, or that's
Right.
even better.
which is definitely
So-
probably the better play there.
Yeah, it's the tendency to think that this is just a communication error or whatever. No, you guys just don't understand your composition or your champions. If
I like
you, yeah, I think that's the biggest struggle of finding a good team, because you have to find players that view the game in the same way, right? Like you can't have players like mismatched in their perspective. Otherwise, like this happens, right? So you guys have to spend a lot of time in draft and pre-draft and while you're loading in, just aligning how you see the game so it lines up. So all the plays that you guys do, you kind of do the right thing.
Prior to being in the middle of the fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This all happens before the game starts. You guys need to say, this is our draft philosophy. We want to draft early game, lane dominance. We want our solo lanes to have winning lanes, and we're going to stack the 4 dragons and end early, right? Like that's a thing that you guys can talk about. And then like, you know how to play your fights because of the champions you guys are planning on drafting, and you know the objectives that are valuable to you and not. You know the plays that aren't valuable. There's so many options in League. Who knows what the right one is? The only way you can know is by picking a champion that fits with your plan and then executing the plan properly. You guys, your champions, your champions have a very clear job here, and we're just like not doing them, right?
It's true.
They banned 3 of my champs this game, I'm pretty sure.
True.
Yeah, they banned.
That's
Well,
pretty
so they banned Warwick,
That's an ego boost.
Diego,
honestly.
and Yi
I mean,
in that game. Where's
if
their
they're gonna ban
first 3
3 of your
bans?
champions, great.
Now, do you
And
think we won
then-
that game?
I don't think so. Hidden looks a bit tilted.
Should we do the review of whether we win or not?
Yeah, just fast forward to the end.
All right.
Yeah,
You
so
guys
this
do have
was
Jinx
game
hyper
3.
carry.
This was game 3. We did win games 1 and 2. This
Oh,
was
really?
the
So this is
finals.
Finals.
Mm-hmm.
This was finals.
You guys did get 2 barons, I guess, but they have like. I like their
Let's win
champions
on
more.
this game. Let's do this fight right now.
Oh, this is
Sure.
actually this one's pretty spicy.
So
Oh,
another fight coming up.
I
Would
really
you like
wish.
to see the video leading up to this scene, or is it okay if you just start from here?
No, this is fine. You guys don't have mid prio already. I hate this. You don't have mid prio, you don't have vision control, and then you flip the objectives. I mean, this zoning is good, but also Tom Kench is in here. Yeah, roll the clip. Let's see. Whoa! Whoa! Wow, that is a miracle that Pinocchio lives there. Okay. So, yeah, this is pretty good patience.
I'm
by
full
Hidden.
build at this point, and I didn't build
Yeah.
assassin.
It's a little bit crazy that you try to engage on the Hecarim. A lot of what an assassin's job is, even if you're kind of building bruisery, is to just create space in the fight so they can't stand in the way they want to stand, right? Whether it's front to back or whatever it is. So if you would have waited 1 more second and then stepped back in between them and Ziggs, your team shreds through Hecarim and Urgot, and you never die to the Ziggs 1v1, and then like you zone Ziggs and Morgana, and this fight's never even close.
Let's go.
So we definitely, bro, do you play locked cam all of the time?
No.
Okay.
Is
Wow.
I'm actually
Look, if
I'm
everybody
just
plays
holding
on Jinx.
spacebar.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Everybody
When I,
peeled me
like-
that fight.
Yeah, you peel the jinx, you win. What a surprise.
Yep.
Yeah,
when you're
after
watching
I
the
cried.
early game,
You see my Galio just sitting on her, like, you guys
Yeah.
gonna freaking walk up, huh?
Yeah, I bitched after that one fight. I bitched the whole time. I was like, if I just had peel, guys, if I just had like I'm really strong. If I just had peel, and then Auntie
You
and
have
Anna sat
3
on me.
peelers. Who knows what they're doing? Yeah, like I don't. There's
True.
quite literally nothing else for them to do. Hidden here should not be peeling though. Like the Galio and the Tom Kench is mispositioned. Tom Kench and Nocturne should swap places. And this is like a very S tier plus team fight. The Tom Kench and the Nocturne don't know their jobs very well. Everybody else is playing pretty solid. Well, it's because it's simple. It's like Fawn just needs to auto attack, and then the other 2 people need to just help her auto attack.
I right click good.
It's that yeah, it's
I
like
right
that
click
simple.
good.
Nocturne's job is the most complex in this game. Because like you're really just trying to disrupt their flow in the fight. Like any assassin, you're trying to just throw out your ult to create space and then dive into the back line. When you can create chaos and still live. So yeah, but your Tom Kench is mispositioned quite a bit too.
Yeah, he
And
was
you
like
guys end up
splitting a
winning.
lot.
I can't believe it.
We got our Clash trophy.
That's
We got our
beautiful.
Clash trophy.
We
That's-
deserved
You guys
it
went
after
3-0?
that game.
Not bad. Not bad.
I remember getting out of that game like,
Literally, when you play like at your peak, and you're just,
oh man, I was like, I can't breathe. I can't
like,
breathe.
thank
I was
you,
holding my
God.
breath the whole game.
yeah, it was
I
such
just
a
want to
fun
say,
clash.
all those games, it was a little bit of block gap. Block gap.
Dude, it was also mid gap until I got freaking Galio
Caption-
because Akshan got taken from me.
No.
Caption got MVP for 2 of those 3 games, and the third one I was MVP. It was block gap.
It was bot
Yeah.
gap.
Taps Morgana. I like it.
It's
Solid.
quite spicy.
can't
quite
remember
spicy.
what else we played. Like what other champs?
It was
I
was
played Warwick one game.
well,
I don't think I got to play Viego at all that night.
I don't think you did. No, I don't think you played Viego at all.
Shit's tilting.
Makes me
so
like
mad.
Elo inflated champion.
So it looks like the first game we had Tompkins top, mid auction. What champion is this? Warwick on jungle, Kate as AD carry, and support Karma. Second game.
Oh, I was fed as fuck on that game. The
second
Warwick game.
Mhm. On the second game, SG played Hecarim, and everyone else played the same thing, and I played Morgana instead of Karma.
Look at this. Look at their bans. Viego, Nocturne, and Warwick. All 3 of my champs got banned out. I'm like, what the fuck else am I supposed to play?
It do be like that. I mean, you were the one out of
That's
all of us that
brutal.
hadn't played, like hadn't been playing at all. So like, if you ban the person that hasn't been playing, and when they were playing, they only played a couple of champions, like,
That's such
It
a
makes
ego
sense.
boost, though, man.
yeah, you're pretty much ensuring that you have like a 4v5 kind of sort of.
When I played collegiate, I would get 3 or 4 bans like every game because I only played 3 or 4 champions. But it's such an ego boost, and honestly, it makes everybody else draft better because their entire pool is open.
Yeah.
It's true.
So it's a tough burden. I feel you, man, but it's a draft boost.
Yeah.
The good thing about it was that I got to play Akshan both the first 2 games, and I like the second game. I think I was like 19-2 on my mid lane
It
opponent.
was crazy.
I was literally just splitting, crushing the freaking. I think it was Camille against me. I was like, why would you pick Camille mid? First of all, into
Oh, it was Camille mid.
yeah,
Then you ran into her in the side lane.
yeah. So
was
then
like, yeah,
she
that
went
makes
to
sense.
split. I was like, I'm gonna go split on her because she's free food for me.
Yeah, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, that's a matchup where auction can snowball really, really hard.
Yeah,
It's
it was
hard for
awesome.
you if she like survives, but it's hard to survive.
Yeah, she experienced that. She
So
experienced
JS,
my
what
wrath.
is your like least favorite matchup
Least favorite matchup.
for you personally?
Oh man, there was an entire season where I just banned Zoe, and I was like, I'm not gonna learn to play against this champion. She kind of sucks now though, so I don't struggle with her anymore. I think Vigar is really annoying to play against because
Amen.
yeah,
I
you
hate
can't
that champ.
you can't go into him because that's what he wants. So you just have to like just stand away from him and just look at him. Like you
Yeah.
just have to stand on your space better than he does. It's really cringe. So
It's
Vigar is
terrible
probably the most cringe
ganking of,
champion.
Vigar as well. Like
Yeah,
as a
because you can't go
jungler,
into
like
him.
you can't. You
You
can't.
cannot gank him. Yeah. You can't really gank him. And if he gets to stand on an objective before it spawns, he gets to just like you don't get that objective. Right? He gets to
He
just
just
place
drops his
and
cage and
one shot
Yeah.
somebody. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Good news is if he's gonna stand there for like 3 years, you get mid prio. And if you get mid
Yeah.
prio, like GG easy. But yeah, the champion's not fun to play against. You can't walk into him.
The
I
worst
generally
is
don't like playing
freaking
against scaling champions because it's so boring.
yeah.
Who like why would you play fucking Kale mid? Like play the game, man. It's so awful.
It's like Yi jungle.
Yeah, why would you play? No, he's cool because he does like weird things. But I put you on the boring champions, the Shyvana and the Hecarim. It's like it's so sleeper to play against because you just
Yeah.
AFK clear and then you kill somebody at the end of the clear.
I saw
and then you do
Honest
it again.
Shyvana the other day. I think it was in a Clash game
Yep.
when we were playing with your buddies. Oh, dude, his Shyvana was disgusting. He was like 19 and like 5.
Yeah, so we played Clash. I got Shyvana all 3 games.
Okay.
The last game was the hardest for me. I died 4 times with like 8 kills, I think.
This was
And
we almost won that Clash tournament.
Yeah, that was
like,
the
we won the
finals.
first 2.
That
Ooh,
team
okay.
killed me
And you're
4
playing
more
well.
times than both the first 2 teams combined.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, wait,
I
no,
went
you didn't play-
deathless the
Bunch of
first 2
Smurfs, bro.
games.
You didn't play jungle all 3 games. I played jungle for the first 2.
Mm-mm. I was Shyvana all 3 games. And I went
I need a fact
deathless.
check.
Shyvana lane, man. I've seen it. It can be done.
I'm looking.
I did not
I,
play
I
in
don't.
mine.
I don't think you did play jungle all 3 games.
I did.
No way I would have agreed to that. What else would I have played? I played mid in finals. That was the only thing.
Wait. I do remember you playing mid.
Yeah, because I played.
Wait, maybe
Zareth?
you weren't in that. It was the day after that I went 3. No, I went to finals with you.
Yeah. I'm checking. Hold on. We'll have that up in a second.
Caption, you were in both clashes. Was SG in the finals when I jungled?
I was gonna say, was I there? Because I don't recall.
Bro,
You were there
guys
in
are
both.
Boomers. You have boomer memory, man.
Okay.
All 3 of you.
Yeah, you know.
How do you not remember what role you played in a Clash game?
The last. No, it couldn't have been the last Clash because the last Clash we played, I played Viego, and Nocturne, and won both of my Viego games and lost
The
as
Nocturne.
Nocturne.
It was the day after that. You said that you couldn't play. That was on a Saturday.
Oh, SG was
Sunday.
there.
Yeah,
got
SG wasn't
jungled.
there. So I did play Shyvana 3 games and crushed the first 2.
Yeah,
Like,
I see
slaughtered.
it. 12-0, 7-0, and then the last one you guys lost. That one 6-4.
I'm telling y'all, if you want to hit diamond, you pick a perma farm jungle and you just track CS per minute. And if you're behind camps, you
Farm more.
should punish yourself and then farm better. Yeah. And you hit diamond very
Dude.
quickly.
What we need to figure out is why me and Taption.
Stuck
So think about
together?
this. Think about this. Me and SG both main jungle, right? So if we duo, like one of us has to off roll, right?
Yeah, that sucks.
My my lowest win rate when I duo, I've duoed with all 3 of these guys, is with Taption. By far. Me and Taption
Interesting.
duo is like a 37% win rate. But when me and SG duo, when one of us is off-rolled, it's like a 49%, I think. That's what I said. And when me and Fawn duo, it's almost 60% win rate.
Okay, so I mean, the first thing is like because of duo parity, the lobbies get harder if you duo. So if you guys aren't like significantly better than the lobbies, like you guys are going to have losing bot lanes because Honest plays jungle and Taps plays top usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are going to have losing bot lanes because chances
like
are
every game.
yeah, so you guys are going to have losing bot lanes, which means your top side has to be stronger. You kind of have like the hardest roles to duo on, unless you're just gonna like babysit Taps and let him kind of a smurf. But that doesn't account for like 30% win rate. It just means the game's gonna be slightly harder. But it comes back to the thing I was talking about earlier, where you guys may just have like different views of the game. And if your views of the game kind of crisscross like this, your plays are going to be like your perspectives are going to make you guys understand the game differently, which means you guys are going to value different plays differently.
Right.
So I think that's 100% what's going on because Taption plays
Honest to come top.
Exactly. Taption says, "Fuck the jungler. Don't touch my lane. Don't come up here. Don't bother me. You do things other places. Let me do my own thing." Right.
Meanwhile,
and that's how
come down here. I'll
sacrifice
my whole HP. Come get
Meanwhile, Honest,
and I get that. Yeah.
And meanwhile, Honest is like, I want to get stuff done. Like, I want to go all over the place and like help everybody out. Like, I want to get kills, right? Which is fine. I like to play that way too. I like where I will go where I see the opportunity to kill, whether my laner wants me there or not, right? Mm-hmm. Which is a problem because my laner is not going to follow me into an engage, and why the hell am I there, right? But Honest, I guarantee if we go back and watch Honest and Taption VODs, Honest tries to go to Taption when Taption doesn't want him there. And so they end up losing.
Yeah. So the way you fix that is like Tap's perspective is like this and Honest is like this. What you guys need to do is spend some time just like talking about the game and talking about plays you think are good and try to find a way to shift these so they match. And when they match and they fall together, that's when you guys will just piss Smurf with each other, right? Because if you guys value the same plays and you guys have the same understanding of your identity and you guys pick things that share identity, so like your team comps will always be better, you don't lose, right? Like you just Smurf.
It's true.
And some players have that naturally, but and since you guys are both like in what, gold? So you guys are both like what, relatively low elo. So you guys can just both shift your perspective to correct, right? In high elo, like players will have like a struggle with coaching like a challenger team is that everybody has different perspectives in challenger. And it's hard to say which one is correct because like
they're all kind of correct.
Yeah, right. Because they all are at least some sort of effective. But you guys can just shift to a more effective perspective for both of you. So if you guys just talk about the game a lot, you guys can shift together to the right thing. Because here's the truth. Like I see people flame in gold all the time, and it's ridiculous because 99% of the time they're both right. It's completely dependent on identity and perspective. And you kind of just have to get a better feel for the champion you're playing and the champion your teammates are playing and the champions you're playing against and your duo partner, like all these things. So yeah, also, you guys just need to review more and talk to each other and then get better, and you guys will be a better duo.
True. Yeah, and also my win rate with Shyvana in ranked is 29%.
No shot. Okay, we got
why.
After playing that well in Clash.
I think I know why.
Because every game we've duoed.
No, that's not why. Honestly, most of the time when we duo together, Honest plays a Master E, so I don't think we even have enough games to have 20-some% on Shyvana. Because to be at that range, we gotta play around like 5 games. And I don't think I've seen 5 games of Shyvana in that range. But anyways, I think I know why Honest has a low win rate on Shyvana, and it's very similar to his play style. And that is, he's a kind of a guy that goes level 2 gank into a no CC lane with a Shyvana just because he thinks he can
Like
get
they're
a kill.
gankable. Yeah.
Which, crazy enough, works sometimes. Like, I tell, like, when I'm doing with Honest, I'm like, you shouldn't do that because they got no CC, and you have no CC, and like they have full health, and they have flash and everything. So there's no way you kill him when you gank him. But
And then I
honestly,
murder them.
sometimes it works, and I think that's
Yeah.
why he can't stop, because in low elo,
Yeah.
he can do
Ding.
the stupid sting, and then it still just might work just because the other player's bad, and that kind of prevents him from like knowing that's not the right play, even because it works. Like it's like a positive reinforcement. Like it worked last time, so why not just do it again? And then obviously it works more. It doesn't really work that often, so every time it fails, he just remembers the time that it works. And when he's playing champions like Shyvana that's supposed to farm, he basically tries to gank in the time when he should be farming. And sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't. So it's like hard for me to tell him what to do, because
He does the same thing on Master Yi, which is the whole point of trying to get him to shift a champion, because what defines a good play is through your job, through your identity of your champion, right? So if you're playing Master Yi, you don't want to permagank and you don't want to do these things. Same thing on Shyvana, same thing on Hecarim. Not because the gank is necessarily bad, but because you have to play the game through your champion's perspective. Your champion can't do it. Your champion's bad at it, right?
Opportunity cost too, right? Like,
yeah,
what
so
am I
there's an
losing by
opportunity cost.
spending time doing that?
Right. But it may be a completely valid play on, if you're playing Rek'Sai, you need to take that gank and you need to get you both ahead and you need to snowball. And you are very good at it. So the chances of that gank going well are, way, way higher. But if you're playing Master Yi or you're playing Shyvana, you need to be a lot more conservative with the plays you decide to make. It's really, I kind of, since I mostly coach mid lane, I use the example of roaming. And people are like, well, when do I roam? And it's like, it completely depends on the champion you're playing. Because if you're playing Fizz, you roam every single time you have a timer, because your roams are good, you move quickly, and you don't need high CS per minute, and you're not XP reliant. So you leave your lane, right? If you're playing Kassadin or Vigar, right, we talked about, Vigar wants people to come into him. He can't go into other people. That's how he dies. So he just sits under his tower for 30 minutes, and then he goes stands on the dragon. That's how he wins. A roam opportunity is going to look, it has to be so much better, so much of an easier roam for the Kassadin to go. Same thing when you're ganking on Shyvana or Yi. The gank has to be 10 times easier to take that opportunity, rather than if you're playing like a Rek'Sai or an Elise or a Lee Sin or a permaganker like that. Right.
That makes sense. I also wanted to ask, why do you think my win rate is so much lower with Taption than with Fawn, for example?
I have no clue, man. I've never seen you play with Fawn. I've seen you play with Taps a couple of times. The root of the problem is something with how you guys see the game, right? Like I already said that. Yeah. But I have no clue, dude. I haven't seen enough to say like a definitive reason.
Fair.
Well, I think it goes back to exactly what you said, right? Fawn says gank, 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 like come.
Mm-hmm.
And if Honest does that,
and Honest
then
loves
like,
to facilitate that.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
they're matching.
I mean,
like the second, and then I play Ashe most of the time. So like the second I get 6, I'm like, you need to be down here every like 1 minute. Like, come on, let's go.
Ashe, Jinx, they both have the like, CC and slows.
I'm like, come on, like.
And I'm like, I'm on it. They're dead. Dedge
gap. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, right, and that very well could be it.
That does make sense.
Guys, I think that's all the time we have for today. It's probably about a 45-minute cut.
Approximately.
So somewhere around there. So with that, we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys for joining us on the SSS podcast. Thank you again, JS, for coming out and flaming me personally. I really appreciate it.
You want to plug your socials?
Sure. I mean, you guys can just look up JSMethod on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. You know, I'm on everything. Educational content mostly, mid lane content mostly.
Click
Love
on the
it.
Apparently,
link
he does
below.
jungle coaching.
Yeah. Yeah. Top jungle, you know, whatever.
Awesome. Well, thank you again. We really like having you around. So, you know, you're always welcome to come back.
Appreciate you guys having me.
And with that, that's all we got. See you guys next week. Players out.
Bye.
Great episode.
Thank
That's
you
a wrap.
guys.
Bro. That's a bad. Not bad.